Hey KBCBs, it's been a while. The title shows that I've had some eventful things going on. There's somebody attached to me right now, but ignore that. As you see in the title, I also potentially just had the recent chance to almost die. Perhaps, maybe. So I'm guessing you want to hear about that. I recently had these sudden onset severe headaches. After the second one, I finally decided I should probably look up what the deal is online. I did, and after doing some careful thinking, I came to the conclusion that I might have a brain hemorrhage. Vaguely worried about dying in my sleep, I wrote a quick will before I went to bed. The next day, I was feeling really bad after class, so I just decided to go to the medical center. I talked to the nurse, and after telling her all my symptoms, she went back to talk to the doctor. The doctor came back, shook my hand, and said, "Well, I think this might be a life-threatening situation, so we're going to send you to the emergency room." And as she was writing the slip that would give me triage, she turned to the nurse and said, "Do you think we should send him 911? I don't know." Then I was driven to Maryland General. They set me in a bed, put me through a CAT scan, and then they gave me a lumbar puncture. Lumbar punctures are fun! If you don't know what a lumbar puncture is, let me explain. If you really like joyful and happy things, you might not want to listen to this story, just so you know. Because they couldn't find any blood in my brain from the CAT scan, they decided to give me a lumbar puncture. The reason for the lumbar puncture is so that they can drain my brain fluids from the bottom of my spine and see if there's any blood that leaked down into my spine from my brain. It's a delicious process in general. So here's what they did. They turned me over, sat me in a fetal position, and then poked me 3 times with a needle and gave me a local anesthetic. After I got the local anesthetic, they told me that it would reduce pain and temperature, but you could still feel pressure, so I could feel them poking around on my back with their fingers. About a minute later, I felt a long, probably a 3-4 inch needle being poked into my back. It went all the way through to the bottom of my spine, straight into my lumbar, and then I could feel it as a metal rod went through my entire body. It was a doctor in training doing the operation. One said to the other, "Watch out, you're leaking a bit." Great, now my brain juices are everywhere. I was going to ask them to keep some of my brain juice for me, but then I forgot. After being in the emergency room for about 6 hours total, they gave me a prescription and then they sent me home. Luckily I'm alive now, but it taught me some interesting things about life and made me appreciate living more. Even the whole time I kind of expected to die and just like fall over dead any moment, I wondered what it would be like for people to find my body in different situations. What if I died in the car on the way there? Or on the way back? What if I died in my sleep? Or while masturbating? And then my girlfriend promptly beat my ass for almost having the potential to have died. So what did I learn? Long metal things that extract and inject liquids are freaky shit, especially when they're going into your spine. Well, technically not your spine, just below your spine. But that's still whatever. So there's that story. In other news, I have other news. I've been thinking that I need a change of pace. Well, not really pace, just face. Days and Nights with Way. That's a really clunky long name, and I've been thinking of changing it. I've been thinking of changing it to Heyway. And since the username Heyway is already taken on YouTube, I'm thinking of taking the Heyway. And that'd just be my new channel. Over there we will do great, epic, amazing new things. Such as not doing anything different. It's just a better name for better syndication. You know what that's like. I'm not going to start making videos there immediately, but maybe in 5 episodes or so that people can get used to it. The other reason I'm doing this is so I can root out all the subscribers who don't actually watch my videos, and instead I can start from a fresh, dedicated fan base, because I know you guys are out there. Anyways, more on that later. A vlogger named PHvlogger recently plugged my channel. Came kind of out of the blue, but apparently somebody recommended my channel to him, so thanks, whoever that was. So I guess this is just a thank you to PHvlogger and a return shout out. Anyways, as I have said, I am stuck crazy in finals, so I'm going to get back to doing homework. I'll see you guys later.